Well, good morning. Barely. William Williams, Philippines, and it is Sunday, April 27th at about 11:15 in the a.m. Got about 15 more minutes till noon. Oy. Some nights you get to work and you have to actually work because of something that's, important like bad weather. And I gotta pay attention. Sometimes you end up working, having to deal with things you shouldn't have to deal with. You know, like people calling up and saying, I'm the owner. Well, no, you're not. I know my boss's voice. Take a flying Fruit Loop right out the window and go die, please. Yeah, they get upset when you tell them that. Scammers trying to scam, and they get upset when you call them on their crap. Oy, hope he broke a leg today. Neck, whatever. Scammers out ripping people off. Yeah, I'm not the one to try to do that. I don't fall for much of that. Yeah, I hope he has a very bad day today. But then I got another phone call, and I'm kind of torn on this one. A lady calls up and says, I'm looking for this person, connect me, and I can't find them on our list. Otherwise, I'd probably connect them. But she doesn't have a room number, and I can't just go ringing every room. And she's trying to tell me, well, his wife is in the hospital. Well, I can't do that. I cannot confirm, I can neither confirm nor deny that that person is here because of privacy issues. I mean, hey, too many women have been being stalked by their crazy, and stupid people going and doing stupid things like, oh yeah, following people around, finding their car in the parking lot, and then wanting to go kick doors in and be stupid. I've had a couple that were that stupid. Don't understand why I'm calling 911 and having their butt removed to the jailhouse. Stupid people. And, well, then also there's, a guy out, he's been thrown out by his wife. He decides to go out and have fun anyway. Uh, and then all of a sudden she gets pissed off and wants to come find him. Had that happen. Uh, don't exactly agree with the reasoning on his part, but again, privacy. Now, do I know whether the lady was being honest or not? Nope. I mentioned it to some of the people that this morning before I left, and to the girl to, say, hey, if you've got a wife, you might want to check with her. Somebody called and said somebody was in the hospital. That's about all I can do. But then I had to go out and deal out in the parking lot, deal with somebody because they didn't want to agree to the idea of being charged $10 for parking in our big flat parking spot that's there for truck parking. And they want to park a truck there, truck a park. Woohoo! Yeah, they want to park a truck there and not pay anything. And then, well, okay, fine. Just understand, don't come crying to me when the tow truck comes through here about 3:30 and just backs up, lifts your front end off, and drives away with you. Oh, while you're screaming in the car saying, hey, let me out, because he's driving down the highway and you can't get out. Yeah, not my problem. I gave fair warning. Get out of here. You're trespassing, or you can get a room and have access to this parking lot. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to be messing with truckers too much. I understand they're actually out there trying to work hard, but I don't need them out there acting stupid in my parking lot either. Uh, we don't have a lot of the girls working my truck parking lot or my the hotels, because I keep those kind of things out of the parking lot. I get rid of them. I run them off too many times. Girls finally figure out that you can't make a lot of money here if you're getting disturbed and getting partway through the job and not getting to finish. Well, it's not his fault. You chose the work site. So yeah, they decide to go elsewhere and not mess with my parking lot and do stupid stuff in the parking lot. They'll go across and actually go to the truck stop and work there. Yeah, I'm not nice, soft, and cuddly on that. Your choice. Hey, go ahead. You just don't get to choose this location to do it. What you do with your life is your choice, but you can't, violate somebody else's. And well, boss doesn't want that in the parking lot. That's not in the parking lot. And believe me, I've seen some things in that parking lot that I wish I'd had bleach to try to burn it out, but it ain't gonna go away. Yeah, there's some things that just ain't right goes on in hotels on occasion. Uh, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, had a few instances last night. Eh, Saturday night, Sunday morning, but had fun with it. And that's one of the things I do like about the job. Sometimes it's a little bit different. You know, uh, Most nights it's quiet and easy and peaceful. And I need quiet, easy, peaceful. I like that. But I also, on occasion, I'm okay with strange things happening. Although there's some I don't really want to have happen. Like I say, there's some things that bleach just does not get rid of that sight. And if I thought it would have worked, I would have done poured a gallon of bleach in my face. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, don't know about y'all, but it's been a fairly interesting weekend between the weather on Friday night and this stuff on Saturday night. Hopefully, it'll be good and quiet tonight for Sunday night. I don't know about you, but yeah. And being working at hotels, I don't really see paying so much for hotels. And I was overlooking uh, through Agoda and Priceline and Booking, checking out different hotels in the Philippines near, for staying there in Cebu for first couple of weeks after I get there till I can find some place. So yeah, trying to get it figured out. But that's just part of it, part of the three ring circus. Oh, bit on the tired side. Got to get things taken care of. And yeah, I'm finding out that I still got more packing than I want to do. All these boxes, I only got four of them, but they're pretty good size, and I'm not really trying to take big things other than the kitchen. Yeah, I'm not going to carry the stove with me or the air fryer or the microwave because they don't run on that electricity. And I'm not going to be needing one right off. But knife, frying pan, pots, pans, a couple of them, just to get started with because, well, I like my knives. I like my pots and pans. Yeah, and my cast iron. So getting that up into buying box and getting it started over there is important. I'm not too sure I want to try to move these things though. Holy crap. I ain't got half. I'm going to probably end up splitting my cast iron between two boxes. It's already heavy. Yeah. It's the advantage of cast iron. It lasts forever, but it is heavy. Yeah. And if nothing else, you can hit somebody with it and say it was, I was just talking to him. Yeah. I think they wrote a song about that. Ring that bell. Oh, yeah, ring a bell. Because, hey, you hit somebody up the head with the cast iron frying pan, guarantee you it'll make some sort of noise. Uh, just saying. Anyway, having fun with that idea. I got to get some rest. I hope your weekend has been a blessed one. So, Williams, Philippines, come along for the ride. Insanity, whatever. Lots of food, lots of friends, and lots of family. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe, and more food. Hope you have a blessed day. Yeah. May your week be easy. Anyway, I'm Fish, and hey, Fish is out.